Good afternoon, Wheelies Tech Talk fans. Welcome to another edition. Today we're going to talk about the best way to load your beach gear onto the beach cart folding and strap it all down so that it's safe and secure for your trek into your favorite beach. What you want to do is start with the base unit, which in this case is going to be the cooler. It's the heaviest object that you're likely going to be carrying, and therefore you want it on the base. Once you get it there, you're going to take these included straps, pan buckle tie down straps, and feed the loose end through the buckle, cinch it around the cooler very tightly. This will really hold the big heavy cooler in place. Forms kind of a platform for everything else. Next thing we'll do, typically carry beach chairs to the beach. We'll take those, place them on top of the cooler. We've got this lightweight elastic strap that'll come up over the handle, and that'll usually hold those in place quite nicely. We've also got another webbing strap that we'll use to kind of double lock the cooler into place. Makes for a nice stable load. Feed it through the buckle once again and cinch it tight. You can even spread them apart a little bit. Make sure everything's safe and secure. Now, for this year, we're introducing an accessory tube which holds all your longer, awkward items. And that straps onto the back frame member with a strap and a snap strap, and the same thing with a block that rides on top of the axle, secures in place with a security strap. This gives you a nice cup holder with a hole in the bottom so the sand and water will drain out, and it'll hold big, long, bulky things like windscreens, beach umbrellas, and you'll even be able to fit your favorite fishing rod and reel into that. Once that's done, everything's secure, and off to the beach you go. All strapped together, all nice and tight. Thanks, and we'll see you again next time. So long.
Wheelies brings you the sand pit test. Normal wheels dig ditches in sand, and that's hard work. Wheelies low-pressure balloon wheels disperse heavy loads over a large surface area. This allows them to roll easily over soft sand, flattening the sand instead of digging a ditch. Any normal pneumatic wheel or plastic wheel, even if it's designed for the sand, will be a struggle to use in sand or rather rough terrain. Every cart used in this video is weighted with 75 pounds. Only the Wheelies low-pressure balloon wheels make rolling heavy loads easy. If you have to transport a boat, beach gear, coolers, or sports gear over sand, grass, or other rough terrain, don't struggle. Wheelies low-pressure balloon wheels will make your work easy.
As the great Oscar Wilde once said, imitation is the sincerest form of flattery that mediocrity can pay to greatness. Good afternoon, Wheelies fans. We're going to look at a competitor that's making a similar product to our beach cart folding that we introduced in 2001. First, we'll take a look at the packaging. With the Wheelies packaging, you get a heavy-duty corrugated carton, crush resistant, and you get a nice tight bundle with cart, wheels, and straps all put together. The axle tube, which comes in contact with the outside carton, has nice little protectors on it to keep these from punching through the carton. And the axle is securely fastened to the frame with cable zip ties. That's compared with the competitor here. We ordered one in. Of course, we did get 2 wheels, but I want to show you what's happening inside here. There are no protectors. Everything's just kind of loose and thrown into the box. And what was really concerning was that the legs seem to be poking through the bottom of the box, and same with the axle. Matter of fact, this was very close to just being lost along the way. Next, we decided to take a look at the frame. And we noticed that the frame on the competitor's cart is very, very lightweight, felt light to the touch. And what we did was measure the thickness of the tubing they use, the steel tubing, and we find it's only 1 millimeter on this cart. And on the Wheelies cart, it's actually 2 millimeters. What that translates to is a stronger frame for the Wheelies cart. And that's important when you're hauling heavier loads, loaded coolers, and beach gear. There are some other subtle differences that make nice with the Wheelies cart, such as tubing plugs. With the competitor, you just have open-end tubes that are not very finished. With the Wheelies cart, we're always using tube plugs and caps to keep the hard surface ground from damaging the cart. We also use these straps along the platform to keep the coolers from slipping back and forth, and also to keep this bar here from contacting and getting scratched up on the ground. Next, we decided to look at the wheel, and on the competitor's cart, they just give you an axle with these rather sharp and hard to work with cotter pins. Not very conducive to taking the wheels on and off your cart. With the Wheelies wheel, if you want to pack it up and bundle it like the one out of the shipping cart in there, we have a twist lock knob mounted onto the wheel and a groove tip axle, so there is no cotter pin and no hassle with taking the wheel on and off. When we further examined the wheels, we found that the competitor had a wheel that can get out of round in hot environments and maybe not come back into round. This one here you can see is lopsided, and it hasn't even really been exposed to the heat yet. With the Wheelies wheel, you're getting high quality polyurethane, and that has excellent rebound characteristics and comes true round. Very important so you don't have a wobbling cart. Those are just a few of the reasons why they imitate us, and we hope you enjoyed this film.